Hi there, I'm Miriam and welcome to Miriam's Manor. If this is your first time joining me today, welcome. Most of the content that I create is about Christmas villaging, but I also do home decor as well as gardening. If you are used to hanging out with me, welcome back, family. Today I have another Stair series video for you guys, and I'm so excited about this one because this is really easy to do and to put together. And the finished result looks phenomenal. So stay tuned. All right, now this is also one of the easiest stair tutorials that I have for you guys. And for this particular stairs, all I have are 4 blocks of the exact same size styrofoam that I cut to make stairs. And all we are going to do is put these together like this, stack them and glue them to make stairs. Now, I know that you're probably thinking, well, it's going to look funny on the sides like this here. But just like I did in the last stair tutorial that I did in part 4, I made side pieces for these that we will add to the sides here. So that side will not be visible, but you will have perfectly shaped and even stairs. Now, if you missed part 4, go back and watch that tutorial on how I do the sides together, because I'm not going to show that in this particular video since I did it in the last one, but I will just run through this part with you. Okay, so to space them perfectly, I've already measured them out and marked the sides. So I just put a small little indentation on each stair where the front of the stair should be on both sides. So that way, as I am stacking these, I make sure that I line them up perfectly. And I am going to be using this foam coat today from Hot Wire Foam Factory to glue these pieces together. And I'm just going to start right here with the first piece. I stayed behind my little line there, and I'm going to grab the second piece and just kind of blend this together on both pieces and set it in place there. Now this is going to move a bit while I am doing this, and that much I'm not as worried about because I definitely will set them all in place again before I clamp them together to dry. Okay, so I was going to use my little 6-inch clamps to clamp these together. However, every time I went to clamp it, the glue is just much too wet right now, and it is sliding. The pieces keep sliding all over the place. Because I am adding side pieces to these, it's not necessary that it looks completely sealed on the side. So I'm just going to go ahead, let this sit and dry just like this. And then I will be back to add the sides a little bit later. Once this piece has set and dried, I'll add the sides to these. All right, so my stack is all dry. So now I am going to use the Styro Goo from Hot Wire Foam Factory. I could also use the Foam Fusion. However, this just sets and dries so much faster and will allow me to continue on with the project a lot quicker. So I am going to just add glue to each side like this, and then add my side pieces. And there we have it. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. What I'm doing is just lining this up with the back so that this will all be even in the back. I did go ahead and clamp this while these are setting and drying. And I also added just scrap pieces of styrofoam to the sides of each clamp so that the ridges on the inside of the clamps will not leave the same ridges on the styrofoam. So I am going to let this dry for about an hour and come back and paint it. All right, guys, so this has actually dried for a few hours. I'm going to take everything off and I am ready to start my black wash. Now, one tip that I don't know if this is helpful for you guys that I started doing a little while ago. You can see this terrible painted up bottle, but I actually use this now for my black wash bucket. That way, if I have additional black wash left over at the end, I can just put this lid on and save it. And so what I do is I take paint, pour it in here, pour some water in here, and whatever is left over in here after I finish up a project, I just save it for the next black wash that I have, because I'm always black washing something. So it actually has made my life a little bit easier, especially if I know I'm going to be working several projects over the next few days, and then I have this black wash already ready. I'll make a big amount of this, and also if I'm making a really big amount, I'll fill it up like to maybe a third of the bottle, and then a little bit more in water, and then I can just shake the whole thing to mix it, and it mixes very well. So I thought I would just share that with you guys in case that might be helpful to you. Also, look what I'm putting on. Robin, this is for you. I rarely wear gloves when I paint and work and do all of the things, but I do have my nails done, you guys. So I am trying to be good and keep my nails in good shape. So I am going to black wash with gloves on. I know this is very different for you guys to see me do this, but there's a first time for everything. All right, you guys, that is good and covered. And see all of this that I have left. I am actually going to be working some projects soon. So now I just get to fill this up and save what's left. And I've had stuff saved in here for up to like 10 days so far that I've tested it, and it was perfectly fine. I just shook it up in the bottle and it worked well. So I hope that's helpful for you guys. I am going to allow this to sit and dry, and I will come back and add my first layers of gray paint. Okay, so my black wash is all dry, and now I am ready for paint. I did already mix up my first color of dark gray paint, but since I did mix it with this brush, what I'm going to do is wipe off the excess, because I just want to lightly graze over the top surface of this pattern that I put into the styrofoam. And for this part of the stairs, I am just going to dab in color like this. And I'm going to continue to add lighter colors of gray paint in this same manner so that in the end, it'll look like concrete. And here is the final result after the first coat. I am going to add about 3 more layers of lighter gray paint in the same manner that you saw me apply this. And then I will be back and show you guys how these stairs turned out. All right, guys, and here you have it. It is all done. My edge lines are super sharp because we just put the 4 pieces together. As you can see on the sides, I added the walls and textured them. Now, this is what it looks like from the back, but this is what you are pressing up against the back of something anyway. If you flip this up, I did go ahead and paint it the same underneath just because that's how I am. And so it is a good looking set of stairs that look so sharp in your lines here for each individual step. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today while I did yet another stair series video for you guys. I will continue to do this forever because I'm always dreaming up new ways to make new stairs, and there really are so many different stairs that I still want to show you guys. So I was planning on just making this series about 6 to 7 videos, but I just decided I'm going to leave it open-ended so that every single time I make one, I will just continue to add to it. So if you guys have any questions for me at all, leave me a line in the comment section. I will get back with you. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up for this video. I do appreciate it. You can also become a member of my channel by clicking on the link in the description box of this video. And I really do appreciate your additional support in that way. But if you aren't able to become a member, at least become a subscriber and join our awesome group of folks that we have here. So until I see you again, stay safe, God bless you, and I will see you next Friday. Bye.